navigable? How do you say navigable? Navigable, how do you say navigable? Well, greetings from the city of Bath on a very cold March day. Behind us is the famous Royal Crescent, and we're going to do a little walk around Bath. We're not going to do the typical tourist thing, which is like the Roman baths and all that. We're going to do a hill walk. Now, Bath is surrounded completely by hills, but one of the most dramatic viewpoints is a place called Beechan Cliff, which overlooks the city. And we're going to do a walk from there. So we've got about 10-15-minute walk through the city centre to get to the bottom of this cliff. So we'll see you in a minute. Ready to go. Well, that saved us the 15-minute walk. I know it's cheating, but this is quite a hard walk from this point. There's lots of steps, and it's very steep uphill. Oh, I'm out of breath already, when you just started. So yeah, from the top of this cliff, it's almost like you're on a plane, isn't it? Looking down to the city centre.
Yeah, it is.
So, there's a sign ahead, I think. Out of breath isn't the word for this, isn't it? Oh, it's a great view already, looking over Bath. Oh, there's a bench there. Let's have a rest. We need it. 40 steps to go, woohoo! I'm too tired. Let's go for a back. No. 40 steps to go. So, short but steep is the word, isn't it? Get some abseiling ropes out. This last bit is very steep. That was steep, that bit, wasn't it? The steps. It was actually sloping as well. It wasn't too bad. So it's just a more level out a little bit more now. Not quite there yet, but getting there. Oh, almost there. Look at this. Huh. Amazing. What?
I've just noticed there's cars. So that means we could have driven.
We walked all that way for nothing. Oh, let's go back and get the car, come on. No, come on. The walker to us good. Oh yeah, there is cars. You can drive to it, yeah. We already knew that, of course.
You kept that secret.
And here we are. So on this board here, got lots of information about what you can see and what you can't see. It says the Bath skyline, largely unbroken by development and with wide tree cover, the Cotswold Hills surrounding Bath give an outstanding backdrop and create an impression of a country town rather than a city, some 90,000 inhabitants. And the Royal Crescent, which you can see somewhere over there, was designed by John Wood the Younger. Building of the Royal Crescent began in 1767 and was completed in 1775. That's where we started our walk from house, isn't it? This sweeping crescent of 30 houses is amongst the finest examples of Georgian architecture to be found anywhere in the United Kingdom. It occupies an elevated position above Victoria Park, and number 1, the Royal Crescent, is now a Bath Preservation Trust Museum. There's actually 7 crescents in Bath, Royal Crescent being the most famous, of course, but another one where I actually lived when I was a baby, briefly, is called Camden Crescent, which is that one over there. And yeah, it says here it's one of 7 major crescents in Bath. Camden Crescent is actually shorter than originally intended. Its eastern end could not be completed due to a landslip. So it stands above Hedgemead Park, which was created to reduce the risk of landslips on this section of hill. And somewhere down in the middle, well, you can see the cathedral, that's cathedral, Abbey. Bath Abbey, it dates from 1449. The site of which it was built had previously been a place of Christian worship for over 6,000 years. The abbey marks the geographical and spiritual centre of the city. And it's also the start of end of the Cotswold Way, if you're interested in that. Oh, Parade Gardens, which is down over there, which is a riverside haven in the centre of Bath, boasting a bandstand, cream teas and stunning flower displays in the classic English tradition, which the tourists expect to see, of course. Oh, and the Great Western Railway, always says Gert. It's a West Country thing. It opened in 1840, and there it's down there, the long line sweeping round. Bath Station is one of a number of structures by renowned engineer Isambard Kingdom Brunel. And the section of railway through Sydney Gardens has been described as one of the most impressive and varied sections of urban railway landscape in the world. And it's got a little bit about the Kennet and Avon Canal, which was created by John Rennie and opened in 1810. The canal provided navigable, how do you say navigated? I'll just put it on the screen, and you have to read it yourself. Passage from the River Avon at Bristol through to the Thames. It says the Thames there, it's the River Thames, I think they mean. Its elegant structures, including bridges and neoclassical aqueducts, are considered to be exceptionally fine examples of canal architecture. There's a lot of long words there. The one I couldn't say is navigable. How do you say navigable? How do you say it? Not a clue. Answers on a postcard too. Right, should we go down to that little fence and have a bit of a closer look? And there's the view, and here's the... It's not a sheer cliff, but it's very steep, isn't it? Yeah, there's... Is that Royal Crescent? There's Royal Crescent there, yeah. Right, so we're going to take a different route down, not down those steps again, because it's quite steep, isn't it? So the route down, past a few interesting things. We've done it once before, but I'm hoping we can remember the same way. And yeah, I think it's a little place you can get a cup of tea just there, I think. This is quite nice, isn't it? Well, we was going to start walking back, but when I looked at that little tea van, I thought I'd go and get a cup of tea. You know what, £1 each, that's all, which was very good. And also, you see, look what else he's sold. Open it up and have a look. Get out.
What are they?
Yours is a raspberry pavlova, whatever it's called, pavlova.
Oh.
And mine is chocolate hazelnut with coconut. Look at that.
Oh, and that amazing.
I know, £2 each. You can't go wrong. Absolutely brilliant. Ooh, it's all that focus by the camera. I don't care. I'm going to eat it. Well, it's just, what is this? A choux bun? I don't like that top bit. So, yeah, it's coconut, and that's very good for £2 each, especially in Bath. Bath is notoriously expensive, a bit like going to London or any other tourist resort, you know. And £1 for a cup of tea. I can't remember the last time I paid £1 for a cup of tea.
It's good, isn't it? And it don't fall off the top. I want some of your bun.
Oh.
And we'll take the other one home for later on.
Okay,
That's like a flapjack on the top there, isn't it?
that's nice, yeah. Let's just sit here and watch the view, the time-lapse view. Does it look nice? Yeah.
Gooey.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's fantastic. You can buy more to say, come, if you want to take some more, buy some. I don't mind buying some. Oh, it's good. I'm going to buy some, take home.
Are you?
That's good.
Vanilla.
So look, we're back. And we're going to get some more because they're so nice to eat.
Salted caramel, Solero, which is mango and passion fruit, lemon meringue pie, chocolate hazelnut, and raspberry pie.
First,
What was that?
love that
Was that
first.
the vanilla cream one?
That's the vanilla.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
so
yeah.
we'll take that one of those then, please.
How many girls?
Probably 4 in it.
4, yeah,
So I've
at
still
least
got
4.
one left.
Yeah.
What was that chocolate you want again?
That's salted caramel.
You want that one? Yeah, one of those. This one there with the meringue.
Yep, lemon meringue.
That's mine.
Yeah.
And that one there then.
We've got the cakes. Oh, feast for us later. We better burn these calories off now anyway. But look at that view, look at that. That is good, isn't it? So, yeah, as I said earlier, we're going to take a little bit different route back and hopefully show you a few things on our way back down. And here's another viewpoint. So that's another way up or down, but we're going to continue on and see where this brings us. And there's another thing showing where everything is. That's good, isn't it? Several of the buildings shown in the plan have since been demolished or were destroyed in the Bath Blitz of 1942. We're down to lower levels now. And if we are where I think we are, then there'll be something interesting to show you in a minute. So that was lucky that I checked my phone because I wanted to find this, and it was literally directly below us, so we just had to come down the steps. And here it tells you all about it. It says this steep road, Holloway, was the main route into the city of Bath from the south until Welsh Road was built in the 1770s. The area was noted for its springs, that being one of them there, I think. The horse trough provided refreshment for pack animals and cart horses, bringing coal and other supplies to the city. That was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah, so this was the main road into Bath before the Wells Road was built. We'll see back up to where we was just now. Look at that for a house. Cool. Whew. Very nice. Oh, that wind. Freezing cold. And there's another path as well going back up to the viewpoint at the top. Coming back into the centre of Bath, we just got to go under this main road, so we've got this subway, which has been painted very nice actually. Part of an old railway bridge. And before we end the video, there's just one more thing I want to show you, which is, I think it is sort of that way, yeah. We'll cross the river first. So this is what I was going to show you, this building. And this explains all, this thing on the wall here. It says this is in memory of the 417 people killed in the World War II Baedeker raids of 1942. A 250 kilo bomb hit the Holy Trinity Church just 40 metres west of the site. Shrapnel from the wrecked church caused minor damage to the outside of the Labour Exchange. The next morning, at the same time, another bomb landed on the edge of the pavement on the north side of James Street West, opposite the Kingsmead North Junction. Reported that the stone of the building was left severely pitted by shrapnel and machine gun fire, and its damage can still be seen on the retained facade of the building. It was designated as a Grade 2 listed building because it was one of the last surviving examples of the make, do and mend necessities of wartime, when manpower and materials were both in very short supply. Okay, so that's it for the video then. We're going to end on here. And I want to end it by this building because, like a lot of buildings in Bath, they've got these old murals on the side showing like past shops and things and industries. So we'll see you next time then, guys.
Gonna go and eat our cakes.
Yeah.